Good morning, gurus. Welcome to another episode. I hope you're having a beautiful day. We're going to jump into the charts for Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm going to do quick technical analysis, show you how to trade Bitcoin and Ethereum. I use Bybit for trading. In the description, you can see there's steps. Bybit for trading. Take the course to learn how to set up the charts like you're going to see me to learn how to open trades, to learn how to trade. You have to do your own due diligence, not financial advice. It's just what I'm doing with my money, and I show it daily. Hit the subscribe button, smash that thumbs up button, and turn on that bell notification over there. Let's jump into the technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going into the stock market closed on the weekend. Altcoins, we've got FXS up a little bit today. The rest of the market quite flat, no real movement, not even 1% movements in the market. Very flat at the moment. Very little volume also on Bitcoin. Look at this. The last few days, we had a big drop in volume on the last few days, which is, this was 16K. This is the volume that we had on Bitcoin from 16K. Then we had this big spike on volume here. And then we've had the volume drop off. Is it as low as before 16K? So we had before the 16K, before the movement off the bottom, we had this very low period of volume in December. During December, we had daily buying and selling of Bitcoin of around 100,000 Bitcoin per day, total 100,000 Bitcoin. Now we're sitting the last few days at about the same, around 100,000 Bitcoin. So the volume has dropped off quite substantially the last few days. When we ran up from here, when we had that bounce off 19K, we had about 300,000 Bitcoin. So the volume has been cut a lot, actually. Volume predicts price, so it's not looking too good in that manner. Bitcoin, the crypto guru bot indicator is still saying red sell. Bitcoin indicator bot is saying on the weekly, let's check because you got to do it on the weekly timeframes. Still didn't say a buy yet. So both indicators, weekly stochastic is slightly overbought, no real moving sidewards, but again, weekly volume is dropping. Look at the volume on the weekly. You can see here that the weekly volume has been dropping for Bitcoin. When we had that pump from 20K, we had volume here 2.2 million here for this week. Bitcoin 1.4 million. Last week we only had 600,000 Bitcoin bought and sold. So the volume has dropped about 70%. On the daily, stochastic is midway heading down. My short from yesterday's video playing out perfectly. If you followed my video yesterday, look at that. The trade came, Bitcoin activated that trade, and then dropped. So the short is now in profits. These were my 3 trades that I had set up on Bitcoin yesterday, and that short is playing out. What I think is going to happen on Bitcoin is we're going to get this bounce and then move up. So I'm going to draw a path. This is the path that I think I'm going to draw. The path that I think that will happen with Bitcoin. So I'm going to draw a path. So I think we're going to be doing something like this, and then getting a bounce. Something like that. However, if the volume doesn't come in, it could really, if this is another path, if volume doesn't come in. So again, this is the path, that yellow path is if volume starts coming in. If volume doesn't come in, we could be seeing something like this, which will be very bad for Bitcoin going into October like that. But that's again, if volume does not come in. So those are the 2 paths that we're seeing. On the 4 hour, where I'm going to set the short-term trade, that short is still go. It came up, activated the trade, and then went into profits. So that trade is now in profits, that short from yesterday. If you took that trade, move your stop loss into profits. So you just move the stop loss automatically into profits. So now your trade is already profitable. Even though it's still open, you're still profitable. I still think this is going to play out. If you haven't shorted yet, a short to take on Bitcoin, I think would be from here with the stop loss above the monthly resistance. That's the trade that I would take on Bitcoin following this path. I also expect that we will get a bounce off this 25K area. So that's the trade I would take right now on Bitcoin. Risking $74 to make $1,271 without leverage. With 10x leverage, it's $12,710 profits. With 20x leverage, it's like $24,000 of profits. That's a trade I would take on Bitcoin. The short opens, so the way that you read this short means selling Bitcoin, expecting it to go down. The way you read it, that red line is where the stop loss will automatically hit at that 27,200. The gray line is where the trade will open. This gray line at 27,000, 142, and the green line is where the take profit will be set. Taking profit there, which will at 25,870. That's the trade that I would take on Bitcoin right now. This one here. If you haven't taken it, if you want to trade Bitcoin, under the video, in the description, go down below under the video. One, sign up to buy, take the crypto master course, learn how to trade, learn how to set up your charts, get the Bitcoin indicator bot, the crypto guru bot. The links, number one, the course teaches you how to set up the charts and trade, and you learn my 21 years of experience in trading. Two, sign up to Bybit. You get up to $30,000 worth of bonuses only when you use that link down below. So number two, so again, these links are in the description. So if you go down below, you can click that in the description, sign up to Bybit, $30,000 of bonuses, and that's where I trade Bitcoin trades, short, long, buy spot. I'm going to show you my trading account on Bybit now. Again, the links are down below, $30,000 worth of bonuses. This is my trading account. My IOTA trade is $13,489 in the profits. It's around $102,000 trade. I will be building this trade up if it comes down more. I've got buy orders set to purchase more IOTA. But the way the market is looking now, I've got buy orders for IOTA at 19 cents. I'm going to at 17 cents, 17.55 and 18.80. I'm going to have this trades at 17 cents and 17.55. We'll add another $10,000 of IOTA trade. And I've got this Bitcoin long at 25,000. Those trades are set. In this account, I have $289,000 on here. I've got $41,000 of Bitcoin, $43,000 of MCRT, $17,000 of Uniswap, $14,000 of FXS, Uniswap, and that's all I'm holding right now, mostly in cash actually. I've got a lot of buy orders here. Bitcoin to buy half a Bitcoin at 25, buy one Bitcoin at 23, buy more FXS at 6, might buy more FXS at 4, 5.2, Uniswap at 4, 4.5, 4.5. Now what we need to look at now, so that's the Bitcoin trade. That's the trade I would take. Whoops, let me reset that chart. That's the trade I would take on Bitcoin. Now let's go into Ethereum. Let's look at the 15-minute. Oversold on the hourly, oversold on the 15-minute. But it could do this drop before activating. So that's a trade I would take on Bitcoin. And again, these are the two paths that I think are going to play out for Bitcoin. Possibly, hopefully, this yellow path. But again, we need to see this volume increase. Volume predicts price. And you can see this volume has been dropping off drastically the last few weeks. So that's very dangerous. Very dangerous, actually, for crypto. Let's go into Ethereum. Ethereum also, volume a bit more. Let's go into the weekly volume to see. So this is the weekly volume on Ethereum. That down here. This was the bottom of Ethereum when it came down to 700. We had a lot of volume, and then we've had volume at that spikes. But you can see the last weeks, the volume has dropped off massively. The last 4 weeks, huge volume. So okay, when Ethereum was, for example, when Ethereum was at in February, when it was at 1,200, we had volume of Ethereum traded per day on that weekly candle. We had volume traded per day of 9.8, almost 9 million Ethereum. Last week, we had volume traded on Ethereum of 2 million Ethereum. So it's dropped by almost 80% drop in volume, which is dangerous. It still looks like a bottoming formation. We've got this kind of, we're still in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Elliott wave count on the daily, but it's turning down. Daily overbought, turning down. 4 hourly oversold. Let's see what patterns we can see here. This is a trend line for Ethereum. I'm monitoring the markets closely because I want to make sure that the market with this lowering volume isn't going to drop out. Because if the market's going to drop out, I need to get out of the positions. And that's what I'm monitoring very closely right now. So Ethereum is in this channel at the moment, but we could say this channel touches here. So a place to go long on Ethereum in this channel, if we just go by channels, which we need to do in a way, is to go long on Ethereum from here, this white trend line. 1.6, we've got a major support at 1,516. We also have a major support here. So that's the long I would take on Ethereum at the moment, just based off these two trend lines. This is the long I would take on Ethereum. That's the long. But again, I'm setting the longs only after a drop because I want to be safe here because of this lowering volume. And then I will monitor the longs after it opens. That's the trade I would take on Ethereum, risking $67 to make $600, 10x leverage, $6,000, 100x leverage, $60,000. Those are the trades I would take on Ethereum. Opening at 1679, stop loss 1611, take profit at 2500. That's the trade I would take on Ethereum. I'm going to share these trades in the free Telegram. You can join it, number 3, in the description. So again, go down below, set up your charts using the Crypto Guru Master Course down below. Sign up to Bybit, get $30,000 of bonuses when you trade using that link. Join the free Telegram trading community, 8,500 traders in there, which is beautiful. Someone on Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter as well. Hey, ChatGPT, finish this building. And then ChatGPT, with the bot, starts building. Imagine a vaccine so safe you have to be threatened to take it for a disease so deadly you have to be tested to know you have it. This was Magicraft yesterday.
They're all backing up. Shook is already dead. Look. He cannot even stand.
This is our Philippines team. They had an amazing. They were at an amazing conference, gaming conference. This is some famous cosplay girl. This is the event. Cool, huh? Like really like a gaming. Mobile Legends was there. Max, our business dev, was there. ChatGod reached 220,000 users now, which is amazing. This is VR Magicraft NFT coming to life. Blazy, she's playable in the game. MCRT. This is the conference yesterday, the booth for Magicraft. We had a big lineup. A lot of people wanted to see this cosplay model. Is super famous in the Philippines, millions of followers, which is beautiful. Thank you for watching, everyone. Follow all the links in the description down below. Smash up the thumbs up button. Be careful out there. I'm going to closely, in the next video coming up today, in about 12 hours, I'm going to monitor closely the total market cap of all cryptocurrencies. I'll do Bitcoin, total market cap of all cryptocurrencies, and the NASDAQ. Because I bought heavily into the NASDAQ. I had massive gains in the NASDAQ from the beginning of the year. Same with crypto. So now my goal is protect my capital. Rule number 1 by Warren Buffett, don't lose money. Rule number 2, don't forget rule number 1. Protect your capital at all risks, in all ways. And also something important. When you make more money, everyone, if you follow me and you start making more money, if you've been following 3.5 years, don't straight away start spending more. Take that difference that you make and start investing it as much as you can into stocks and cryptos that are about to pop up, that are oversold, that are going to pump. Sell them at the top and keep compounding your money. When you start to have massive amounts of money, then start spending. But don't go, what I've noticed a pattern in my life when I've met a lot of wealthy people and stuff like this, they make a lot of money, they start spending a lot of money. And then they're forever in a rat, and then their money drops and then they start panicking, you know? So even though they make a lot of money, they're still poor. So just keep this mindset. If you make more money, don't straight away go and increase your expenses. Make more money, try to keep your expenses the same and invest the difference and keep compounding it. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have an amazing day and I'll see you all again tomorrow.